Yo, yo, yo. What's poppin', people? It's your boy Kenny F, aka Watch Kenny Die and Cobra Black in the Games. Today, I'm gonna come at you with a new video about the best place to play video games in 2020. Where's it gonna be, y'all? The Xbox with the Game Pass, the PlayStation Now, the Epic's Game Store, Steam, Ubisoft. Who has it? Stadia? Ain't no telling. But we're gonna get into it today. You know, I play games wherever I can play them at, and whoever's giving out the best deals, that's where I want to be. But who has the best bang for the buck? All these services cost money. Why should you have to pay for all of them? Stick with me and you won't have to. We'll figure out the best place to get the best games for the best dollar. You're in the right place, y'all. Watch Kenny Die, Cobra Black in the Games. Check it out. We're going to be going over a few of the stores, starting off with one of my favorite new stores, the Epic Game Store. Let's dig into it a little bit and see what kind of games they have to offer and see what they've given away for free first. And then we'll look at the games they're selling. And we'll do this with all the services we're going through. All right? So sit back, relax, and get ready for some gaming. So, the Epic Game Store came out a couple years ago. This is Epic's answer to the Steam Store. And over the last couple years, they've made some tremendous strides to make themselves a competitor against Steam. But are they there? Are they going to be able to overtake the king of gaming on PC? Let's check it out. Let's see what they have to offer. All right, here goes the Epic Game Store. So, let's just check out the store real quick, see what they have selling right now. Got a nice little holiday sale. Let's see what's in that thing. The Epic Game Store came out a few years ago, or like 2 years ago, and at first everybody kind of thought it was a joke. They started giving some big incentives to developers to put out their games in the Epic Game Store. And really, in my opinion, they split the PC community. But it's a deal that you can't really turn away from. They got some great deals on games every week. I'm always looking through here, seeing some of my favorite games go on sale and also be given away for free. That's the benefit the Epic's Game Store has. They've given away some of the best games on PC for free. They gave them away. I can't even believe it. They also have a pretty large list of games in their inventory to bump, just off jump. Some of the biggest games on PC are here for cheap. Division 2, $8.99. Rainbow Six, $7.99. Those are standard deals everywhere. But they got them here too. So let's see what else they got. You know, at this point, Epic has most of the games that you come to expect to see on the market, and they got all the new games coming out. And part of that is because of the major deals they've made and the incentives they're giving developers. They're taking less of a profit from the developers, so more developers want to go there to put their games out. Makes sense. If I was going to be, giving somebody less money to sell my game, I'm going to go there. New games like Iron Harvest, Death Stranding. I mean, we pretty much have a lot of the games that are on Steam, and we got Grand Theft Auto. I remember when they got that game. Road Company was out here from day one. And I think I got my first Road Company as a free pass from the Epic Game Store. So yeah, you could expect to see the basic games they're selling on the marketplace today. But let's look at some of the stuff. Let's look at why I like the Epic Game Store. My reason for thinking it's one of the best competitors out here for you to play your games on. The free list of games, y'all, is amazing. I gotta say, the Epic Game Store has given away some of the best games on PC. And that's why I think they're actually in the conversation for a competitor against Steam on PC. Look what they got here. Now I bought this MechWarrior 5, but they gave me that Troy Total War Saga on day one. If you got there in the first 24 hours, you got the game on day one. That's an amazing deal because Troy is a pretty good game. Observer, Air, Alan Wake American Nightmare. They just gave away Alien Isolation over the Christmas holiday. Good move, Epic. Good move on that one. Ark Survival Evolved. They got the Batman franchise. Bad North. Cave Story. Great game. They gave away Darkest Dungeon. That's one of the best games from the PC a couple years ago. I mean, it was a real good game. They gave away For Honor. Loving it. Fortnite, of course, that's their free game. That's their game. Ghostbusters. These dudes gave away Grand Theft Auto 5, y'all. One of the most profitable video games of all time. They gave it away at a time where everyone's buying it. You can't hold that up. You can't hold your nose up at that. They gave away Hitman, Inner Space, Into the Breach, Killing Floor 2. Killing Floor 2 beta, yeah, of course. Lego Batman. They gave away the Lego Batman series. They've given away Moonlighter, Mortal Shell beta. They gave away the beta. I remember that. They gave away Remnant from the Ashes. Remnant from the Ashes, y'all, one of my favorite games in 2019. Thanks, Epic. Oh, my God. They gave away Civ 6. Hands down, one of my favorite games over the last 5 years of gaming. Man, Shadowrun Hong Kong. I know the dudes that made that game at Hairbrain Schemes. Amazing RPG. And they gave away the whole Shadowrun series. Look at that. They gave away the Stranger Things game, Surviving Mars, Torchlight 2, Unreal Tournament, World War Z, and there's a few games that I'm missing on here. Suffice to say, the Epic Game Store is giving away some quality titles. But does that make it the king of online gaming right now? Or not online gaming, but does that make their platform king off this free shit? I don't know. Let's take a look at our next group of people. You all know as the Xbox. This right here is Xbox Game Pass on PC, y'all. This is a pretty good deal on PC. For $15.99 for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you get the access to their entire library of Game Pass games. Let's see what they got. Wow. These are games they just added. Among Us is one of the biggest games of this year, and Xbox Game Pass is giving it away for free right now. MotoGP 20, Willamette Warehouse, Dark Pictures, man, but damn, I heard that was a great game. Monster Train, Gears 5. I mean, that's a no-brainer. It's obviously one of Xbox's flagship titles, but that's a great game to give away to gamers. Really amazing game. They gave away the Ultimate Edition. That's all the DLC, all the content. I'm loving it. Greedfall, great RPG from this year, or this last year that passed. Mork Reed, I don't know about that. Yooka-Laylee, I heard it was all right. I'm not too much into the platformers, though. On to the end. Called The Sea, Starbound. Starbound, look out for that one. Look what we got here, y'all. Monster Sanctuary, don't care. Dragon Quest 11. Superb RPG, getting great reviews around the board. On Epic, I mean on Steam, I think it's overwhelmingly positive, plus overwhelmingly positive from the recent reviews and the past reviews. Great game. Doom Eternal, love it. Haven, don't care, but heard it was good. Some simulation, Cyberpunk, Valhalla, Cyberpunk game, whatever. Yes, Your Grace. I mean, they're giving away some good stuff. And with the Xbox Game Pass, you're getting all of Xbox flagship titles, all the Forza titles. Well, not all of them, but you're getting Forza 7, Forza Horizon 4, Age of Empires Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition. Another great one. You've already mentioned Dragon Quest. Grounded. That's a game from Obsidian, one of my favorite development studios. They made Fallout New Vegas and recently The Outer Worlds. Great game. I don't know where they were going with Grounded, but good try for trying new things out, all right? Deep Rock Galactic. I've heard Deep Rock Galactic was a great game, so I'm going to have to try that one day. Golf with Friends. Talked about Greedfall already. The Halo Master Chief Collection, y'all. That's a shit ton of games right there. The Xbox is giving away on their platform for $15 a month. Not giving away, but you know. Dead by Daylight. I mean, they just got a lot of good games. So I can't keep on going to name them all. The Tetris Effect. Like I just mentioned, the Outer Worlds. Flight Sim. They gave away Microsoft Flight Sim. I mean, that's one of their flagship titles. The Xbox is out here giving away some amazing titles for gamers to get their hands into. And just so different, so varied. It's a lot of good games here, man. It's really making me want to play some games right now. No Man's Sky, another one of my favorites. Wasteland 3, man. I'm loving Wasteland 3. Amazing title. Streets of Rage. Crusader Kings 3, y'all. People have been waiting for that game for years. People have been waiting for this Crusader Kings game. Crusader Kings for years. Xbox gave it away on day one. You gotta love them for this, man. A lot of great content. Gears Tactics. Another huge game on the Xbox. Part of the Gears of War franchise. Just amazing game to be giving away on their monthly service, their monthly subscription. Like I said, they're not really giving this away. You gotta pay the money, but that's a lot of bang for your buck. And I can go on for hours with the games they have. Ori, Will of the Wisp. I can go on forever with the top ranked games that Xbox has. You see what they got. They let you know when games are leaving. They do a pretty good job letting you know when they're leaving, the platform. But yeah, man, I'm loving the Xbox Game Pass. It's a lot of amazing content here for gamers to dig their teeth into. Let's see what else we got here. The Ubisoft Store. The Ubisoft Store specializes in all the Ubisoft stuff, of course. I mean, it's their platform, so I don't know what they offer as much as free games go, but they do have all their games in one place on the Ubisoft Store. I got a few games from Ubisoft for free. They put out a few titles, but not enough for me to even really remember what they put out. I mean, they got some stuff, but I can't remember what they gave me for free on here. They gave me the Splinter Cell game, and they gave me Rayman, and they gave me they ain't really giving me shit. Ubisoft ain't big on giving out things and shit, but I'm not really a fan of the Ubisoft platform. It's just another place to buy games at. Nothing's very special about it. They don't have any perks. There's not many benefits to it. If you have a lot of Ubisoft games and you like in-game items, you can get these points right here, the Ubisoft points, and use those for in-game items. I really do like that aspect of Ubisoft because it goes across from PC to console. So as long as I'm playing games and getting those points, I could always use them. I like that about the Ubisoft Store, but for the most part, I'm not the biggest fan of what Ubisoft has to offer. They just offer their new service out, which is $14.99, like the Xbox, and they got some games on here. Let's see what they got. So I'm assuming that when I pay this money, I could play all of their games. But I don't know. I haven't done much searching into the Ubisoft Store. So, yeah, I think that's how it works, though. You pay $14.99 a month, and you have access to their library. So if you're into the Assassin's Creeds or the Ghost Recons or the Divisions, this might be something for you. Unfortunately for me, I'm a huge fan of Ubisoft. Now, I don't like their platform that much, but I do love their games. I love their games so much, for the most part, I buy Ubisoft games the day they release. So this really isn't for me. I bought the Division, Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six on day one. So I'm not really benefiting from their monthly service, because it's only Ubisoft games, and I usually already have them. But there's some things in here I might try. I might start the trial, if there is a trial. I might start that so I can play a little bit of Watch Dogs. All right. On to another store. What else we got here? The Stadia. Now, my last video was about the Stadia. I said some pretty harsh things, I guess, according to some feedback I got from some friends. But the one thing I like about the Google Stadia is they give away a lot of shit. I mean, as you can see, these are all the games I have for free on my account right now. And if you look through this list, you're going to see a lot of indie games. I think that's kind of where Stadia is kind of losing out in this debate by who has the best content, because most of the things they have are indies. But if you're more so a casual gamer and you're looking to get into games you can play anywhere, on the fly, on the go, quick, fast, in a hurry, you can't look any further than Stadia, because for a small price, I think it's $9.99 a month, you get access to a huge library of indie games and other games. I mean, like, there's some major titles on here. As you can see when we scroll down, we got games like Hitman 2 or the Hitman franchise. Hitman 1 and 2 are both free or were free on the Stadia. Sniper Elite 4, super hot. You're getting some pretty quality titles. The Metro games. You're getting some pretty quality titles on here for $9.99. They're yours. Elder Scrolls Online, anywhere you want to go, that's a hard deal to pass up. Oh, and their flagship game like Destiny 2. I mean, man, if you want to play an amazing, just epic adventure, epic RPG, epic shooter, epic space game, Destiny 2 for free on Stadia. Man. I mean, now they have the new update, and that's not free. You got to pay for that. But everything before that new update was free on Stadia for Destiny 2. For the price of admission, right? But yeah, so yeah, that's a pretty good deal right there, right? Zombie Army, PUBG, one of my favorite games, PUBG extraordinaire. I love it. So Stadia's offering some pretty good titles. Let's see what they have in their store. Over the last year, Stadia's been building up their store. They've been getting more and more games up in there. And now they got Cyberpunk. Stadia right now is one of the best places to play Cyberpunk, unless you have a top-end PC. So, if you don't have a top-end PC, you want to play Cyberpunk anywhere, hop on Stadia. It's right here. They got the new Star Wars game, or what came out some months ago, but the new Star Wars game. Great game. They got Immortals Phoenix Rising. Stadia's really starting to hit us with some of the games that people want to play now, and that's good. Hopefully they keep on going, and we get some new, awesome content to this platform. They got the Avengers game. They got Ubisoft. So they got Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs. They just have a nice select. They got a nice selection over here, and they always have deals for pro members. There's always deals on games on Stadia. They got all kinds of deals. You can save $20 here, $10 there, and they're really trying to keep up. So good looking Stadia. Keep on putting out these dope ass games, and oh man, they put out Baldur's Gate 3. You can only play that on the PC and on Stadia. It's not on consoles right now. So if you want access to a dope-ass RPG that we've been waiting for 20 plus years, look no further. Baldur's Gate 3 is here on Stadia. And one of my favorite games of the last couple years, Red Dead Redemption 2. An amazing title. Red Dead Online, one of the best online games I played all year. They've been making strides to make it better, but they're still not where Grand Theft Auto needs to be, or where Grand Theft Auto is. And with that note, where's Grand Theft Auto on the Stadia? It seems like a no-brainer, y'all. Rockstar, stop bullshitting around. Stadia, stop bullshitting around. Get GTA Online on the Stadia. Get it on the Stadia. If you get that game on the Stadia, we're going to see a shift here, y'all. That means people will be able to play Grand Theft Auto Online anywhere they go. That right there is a dream come true for me. All right? Let's keep our fingers crossed that someone at Google, someone at Rockstar is trying to make that happen for us. Or for me. Yeah, a couple more titles up on here. They got the Ghost Recon titles, $14.99 for Breakpoint. Is it worth it? I actually really like Breakpoint, so I'd say yes. Rage 2 for $17.99. Rage 2. Don't sleep on Rage 2, y'all. Stadia is working with some titles on here. But like I said, the thing I like most about Stadia is their free shit. That's where Stadia is winning for me, is free games. Unfortunately, I don't like all the free games they have. But if they keep on going like this and people keep on putting out quality free games, they're almost close to where the Epic Store is as far as free games. You know, the games they give away monthly. All right, let's move on to the next service, which is the PlayStation Now. PlayStation Now. What can we say about PS Now? They've actually been around for the longest. PlayStation Now was announced way back in the day when PS4 first came out. And since they've come out, they've gotten a lot better. I remember their initial offerings were kind of paltry. But over the last couple years, they've been putting out some good shit, some quality games that people like to play, some PS4 exclusives, and some just next-gen titles. At the time, not next-gen titles, sorry, but they've been putting out some good titles, all right? Let's look at what we got here right now. Horizon Zero Dawn. Amazing game. Darksiders 3, decent. Surge 2, decent game. Wreckfest, decent game. Rage 2, decent game. Kingdom Come Deliverance, decent game. Injustice 2, decent. F1 2020. Days Gone. Friday the 13th, decent. Tron 4. Medieval. These are all the games they put out right here. Look at all this. I mean, like, I'm not going to go through every game PlayStation Now has, but let's just say they got a shit ton of games. Quality games on the system. I mean, from A to Z. I think PlayStation Now might have the most. I can't say the most. I don't know. I don't know who has the most. But they got a shit ton of games here. Everything ain't gold, but a lot of this stuff is silver. Catherine. Oh, look at that. Catherine down there. I love that game. But keep in mind, a lot of these PlayStation Now games are PS3 games. Even PS2 games. I wouldn't be surprised if they had PS1 games in there. I don't think they do, but I don't know what they have. They have a lot of games on here, but everything ain't going to be played. Like I said, their library's been around for a while, and it wasn't good to start with. And they got that same shit up on there today that they had before. So, I can't really lay my hopes down with PlayStation Now. They got a few games in here that I would want to play, but most of these games are just kind of too old for me to want to play. I don't care about them anymore. Metal Gear Solid 4, though, Guns of Patriots, that's the only place you can play that next gen, or anywhere modern. It's a PS3 game. It was only on the PS3, no remaster, and you could play it not on the PC, but on the PlayStation Now store. That's one of the reasons. That's actually the only reason I even want PlayStation Now. PlayStation Now did a smart thing a while back where they lowered their price to $9.99. Probably because of everything else that was lower in price, especially Stadia being $9.99. When Stadia came out, PlayStation Now had to drop that price because people realized that $20 a month is too much to be paying for monthly games. So, yeah, that's where they're at with it. And, yeah, I don't know. PlayStation Now I'm not really feeling it. They don't have the same level of quality games that some of the other services we have talked about. So let's get off that. What we on to next? Steam. The big boys at Steam. Now I gotta tell y'all, I'm a big fan of Steam. I've been using Steam for years now. I love the platform. I've bought hundreds of games off of Steam. I mean, it just shows a couple I have right there, but I actually have hundreds of guys. I have like 400 Steam games, and the thing about Steam that I like is they always have sales. Steam is always selling things for hella cheap. There's always a winter sale. There's always a summer sale. There's always a spring sale. There's a sale every freaking day. And some of these deals are real good. Halo Master Chief Collection for $23, it's not bad. Steam also has the largest selection of video games available anywhere. You can't find a store that has more content than Steam. They're always adding games. Developers know that Steam is the go-to place to sell their games on PC. So Steam really does have just the toughest grip on PC gaming. Although Epic's Game Store is really trying to move in on their business, they haven't really been able to get a real foothold against Steam because Steam has just been here for so long and it's a staple. And earlier I talked about how Epic kind of split PC gaming because now you gotta choose where you want to go, Steam or Epic Game Store. But I don't know if anybody can really just take down Steam anytime soon. They're just the kings right now. I mean, they have all the games you want for the most part, and they have them on sales. And sometimes Epic gets them before them. They'll put a exclusivity deal on it, but Steam will eventually get the game. And yeah, I mean, when people play on Steam, I mean, just Steam is a great place. My problem with Steam is though, they don't give away enough shit. Hey Steam, where's the free shit? You gave me some shit before. I like free shit too. Everybody else seems to get the memo, Steam, but y'all still seem to want to pay to make me pay. I don't want to pay. I want to ship for free. Help me. I'm broke. I mean, relatively, you know. But come on. But yeah, Steam is, for me, Steam is one of the best places for me to play my games at. Just everything's there. I could gift things. I have friends in my Steam. It's one place for everything, you know. I'm loving Steam. I mean, I would go through all the games they have, but I think that we all know the Steam has freaking everything. Some of the things I'm playing on Steam right now, let's check it. Oh, you see it. These are just a few of the games I'm actually playing on Steam right now. And some of my favorite titles are there. I look at Steam as a place for me to preserve all my games at. Because I got a shit ton of games on my Xbox and my PlayStation. But those are eventually going to get phased out. We're going to have new systems. And we already have new systems, right? But on Steam, everything is like, it's like a time machine. I throw my favorite games in Steam, and they're going to be there for my next PC. They're going to be there forever. And like, I just love Steam. Hey, y'all, but which one is the best? Who wins this debate for me? Well, I got to tell y'all. Right now, the best deal in gaming that I see, none other than the Xbox Game Pass. For $15 a month, you get games across multiple platforms. From your Xbox One to your Series X to your PC. You got games, so many games to play for $15 a month that it's hard to keep up. And we're talking about some quality titles. Over the last year, they've put out Gears of War 5, Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm just talking about like the big ones that I like. I mean, they got hella games, but the ones that I'm like super interested in, Crusader Kings 3, the Halo Master Chief Collection, Gears Tactics, the Forza series. I mean, man, Xbox Game Pass for me, right now, today, 2020, best bang for the buck. Across 3 platforms, hella good content for $15 a month. I can't see anything better right now, y'all. Maybe soon we'll have another competitor that's gonna take Microsoft out that place for me. But right now, for me today, the best place to spend your money, the best bang for your buck, is the Microsoft Game Pass, or Xbox Game Pass, the Microsoft Store. So y'all check it out. I hope I gave you some help. I hope you could follow me good enough. What can I say? This is my second video. We working on it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna hit you up with another of these. Part 2 is coming soon. We're gonna be talking about some other services that are out there. GOG, G2A, CDkeys.com. We're gonna be talking about all the markets, y'all. So come back when you're ready, right? It's your boy Watch King Die, aka Cobra Black in the Games. Keep gaming, keep living. Holla back.